All right. Hi, everybody. Thank you all for coming back. I really appreciate it. I am Pastor Butch. This is the Church of the Mystic Light, and I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for coming back and spending a little time with me in the church. It's a horrible open. It's nauseating. Actually, it's fucking nauseating. Oh, God. Hi, everyone. How are you? Oh, kiss it, suck it, everybody. All right, so I got fucking a lot of shit to do today. It's been busy. Wasn't here last week. Very upset about that. But so we all know, we all have things that need to be taken care of. We all have priorities in this world. So a few things took precedence over this. So now we're going to have to just power through a couple of these babies pretty fast. And I ain't got the fucking time to dick around. So I got part 2. We're going to get into a few more commandments. We got to hammer those out quick because I got 2 other things that I want to accomplish today. And just like everyone else, time is fleeting. We all have shit to do. We all have things that need to be taken care of. So if I was a full-time pastor, then I could bore you senseless with all of this bullshit on a regular basis. But I don't have all the time, so this is what I gotta do. Okay, so let's just fucking jump right into it. Let's get this the fuck out of the way. Back to the commandments. We already fucking talked about 1, 2, and whatever the fuck, 3, 1. So chalkboard is back. Got 3 or 4 or 4, 5, 5 and 6 or 5 or whatever. I mean, seriously, did Moses go back up the fucking hill and add one after the fact? Because I don't remember reading that. Whatever. So let's just try to hang in there with me, and we'll talk about these things. All the rest of them are pretty much boilerplate, cut and dry. They're all the same, but a little bit different verbiage used. Remember to keep holy the Lord's day. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. All right, so that's Sunday apparently. It's the end of the week is technically Saturday. The beginning of the week is Sunday, but whatever, so Sunday, keep it holy. Go to church, pay the fare, get on the fucking Ferris wheel, enjoy yourself. But we all know that that's very difficult to do. It's difficult to devote an entire day every week, 4 days a month. It seems small, but in a world where you have to work 5, 6 days a week, you don't get the luxury of just fucking phoning it in for one of those days. So, keeping the day holy, if you go to church, then continue to go to church. I'm not anti-established church. I believe churches on a micro level are incredibly helpful. On a macro level, I'm less than enthused with the direction they've taken since their inception. But on a micro level, I'm not anti-church. I believe there's a lot of great pastors and priests out there that do, what they're supposed to. They try to help. They try to elevate. They try to give people compassion and everything else. So keep doing what you're doing. But if you don't have the time, and this is an important thing that I'm going to try to bring to the table. I want something small, something simple. Try this. It will actually help. It actually will. It's very simple. It's not complicated or anything else, but whatever day it is you can pick. It doesn't have to be the same day, it doesn't have to be anything, but try to take half hour, 10 minutes, 1 minute, any amount of time that you can devote. Take that small amount of time and just be alive. It's not hard. We all are slaves to everything. We need to, always be moving and doing something and focused and absorbing, different things. I mean, if, you go to anywhere, just watch any people in the world, they're sitting downstairs or wherever in their TV room, they're watching TV, and they're also staring at their phone because they can't get enough useless information from the fucking television. They need to also inundate themselves with even more useless information from their phones and the internet and everything else. It's too much. It really is too much, and it's led to, where we are today. We've really lost touch with just the simplicity of existence. So I want you to just take a little bit of time, 60 seconds, whatever it may be, and just shut all of it down. Just turn everything off. Put on, noise canceling earphones so you can't even hear ambient noise or traffic or anybody. And just close your eyes and just think of something good in your life. And if your life is a big pile of shit right now, think of something that was good in your life, something that gave you pleasure, something that just was just a wonderful experience. You go back to it and you just bask in it for whatever amount of time you have. But you need to shut it down. You need to disconnect from everything because it's too much. It's too much for the human brain to handle. You can't process all this information, and it fucking tears you left and right. It's always pulling on you, taking you away from what's actually important. So that's essentially what this church is going to do at the end of every sermon. We're going to take 60 seconds, and we're going to bow our heads or leave them up, close our eyes or leave them open. I don't give a fuck how you do it. But we're going to take 60 seconds to just exist. Just think of precisely and absolutely nothing. Or if you can't focus on nothing, which understandably could be difficult, focus on something that made you happy. Focus on a time where everything was perfect, like it was just this beautiful moment in time. And just focus on that for 60 seconds. You'd be surprised. 60 fucking seconds lasts a lifetime if you focus on it. So I understand, like, if I try to actually close a sermon with that, I'm gonna watch, and I'm gonna be, everyone's gonna get a little squirrely probably by 20 seconds because we just can't turn it off anymore. And that's a problem. Excuse me. That's right. I coughed, so I just chugged a shitload of sacrament. It's good. It's very healthy. So that's that sort of thing. So remember, keep Holy Lord's Day, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a shit? It's fucking, no one knows what the fucking day is. It's manufactured and fucking told to us. So you find a moment in time every week, once a week, and just try to do this. I'm just asking you to try this. It could be incredibly helpful. Give it a thought. If you come here, if I ever open, I'm gonna fucking force you to do it. So be prepared for that. I'll try to make it as comfortable as possible. All right, so 3, 4, who gives a shit? Fucking day. Just find a little time. Make yourself happy. 4, 5, or 4 or 5 or whatever. Honor thy mother and father. Honor thy mother. Honor your father and mother. No shit. Seriously. This is a fucking commandment. Honor your mother and... No shit. Okay, now I understand everyone says God created everything and heaven, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Wow, your mother and father created you. That's just biology. God, a stork, nothing, it was a disgusting act that had transpired, and there you go. You're born, you're in the world, and your mother and father have a responsibility. They have a responsibility, firstly, if they're going to take on the responsibility of reproducing and having a child, they need to actually try to take care of the fucking thing. They should love the child unconditionally. They should try to provide every opportunity for the child. I don't believe I'm coming up with some left field fantasy. This just seems pretty much logical. You're going to have a kid. You're going to try to provide that kid with as much as possible, all the opportunities you can. If you're of limited means, you provide whatever you can. I'm not saying you got to put the little fucker through fucking college and shit like that, but you do the best you can. So for someone to have the fucking gall or audacity to fucking say honor your mother and father is pretty much a fucking douchebag comment, because no shit. They're the motherfuckers that brought you here, and they're trying to do their best to provide you with a good life. You have to take over at some point. I mean, this isn't a free ride. You have to take responsibility for your actions, and, hopefully they teach you responsibility and, cause and effect and everything in that sort of way. But, unfortunately, there's a lot of people who are complete and utter pieces of shit. Abusive fucking garbage that neglect that responsibility, that don't see it for the wonderful thing that it is, and they take advantage of it, and they don't do what we all know is supposed to be done. And those people, it's few and far between. Thankfully, it's not a lot, but there are some that take advantage of that for whatever reason. And those people, regardless of getting together and giving you life, are scum. Pure fucking scum. Anyone who has a child for the purpose of abusing that child or abusing the environment or the situation because of that child. They use the child for a nefarious purpose. Those people are evil. They're pure pieces of shit. And this commandment does not apply, because they don't deserve any fucking honor. None whatsoever. They deserve the worst things possible that anyone can give to them. They're evil people. They're put here for no fucking good fucking reason. And honestly, don't fucking honor these motherfuckers. Call it out for what it is. They're fucking walking, talking pieces of shit that had a fucking kid, with a fucking agenda, with a purpose, not a purpose of reproduction, not a purpose of repopulation, not a purpose of our love is that strong that we want to reproduce and we want to raise a wonderful child and bring them into this world. Now, I don't have any kids, nor do I plan on having kids because, well, I'm a little bit too busy. Fuck, I don't even have a dog because I don't have the time to devote. And I it's just how it is right now for me. If I happen to have a kid, if, one happened to slip by, then the only thing I could tell you is I'd take care of the fucking kid. I would change my entire lifestyle and do whatever I had to do to make sure the child was safe, happy, protected. And I would do everything in my power to give that kid as many opportunities as possible. So this falls into the blood is thicker than water bullshit. Fucking Dagos fucking take this really fucking blood is thicker than water's family and everything else. No. Family, yes, very important. It's incredibly important to me. I do anything for my family. Most of my family, there's a whole section of my family that honestly, I wouldn't piss on if their teeth were on fire. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're pieces of shit, and I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna fucking, hold this, blood is thicker than water or family thing. I mean, a piece of garbage is a piece of garbage, whether it shares the same DNA as you do. So, honor your mother and father. Yeah, it's good, It should go without saying. I look at this fucking list and you got the fucking 1 and 2 that I just fucking slaughtered last fucking week. And then you go into something as stupid as this, oh yeah, remember Sundays. Huh? Oh yeah, honor your mother and father. Oh, what if they're pieces of shit who abused me and fucking everything else? Well, sorry. God, you gotta honor his fucking stupid ass, and fucking your parents, yeah, you gotta suck their fucking nuts. So, all of these fucking things are just really weak, in my opinion. Oh, God, they don't have it, but... All right, fine, honor your mother and father unless they're fucking pieces of garbage. Then tell them to go fuck themselves and move on with your fucking life because they're anchors. They will drag you down with them and they will do nothing good for you. Just, keep that in mind. Okay, fuck, let's keep going. Move. Speed. Thou shalt not kill. Fuck is that? I understand what they're saying. Don't kill. Don't kill. I don't understand what they're saying. A lot of what's in these books is centered around killing people. I don't even know how to fucking address that. I'm gonna go get a drink, so just fucking, I'll keep talking if it makes anybody feel any better. Thou shalt not fucking kill. Well, back in that day, a shitload of people got fucking killed. And they got killed for really no fucking reason. So, what is this? What is this horseshit all about? And honestly, even the Old Testament has thou shalt not kill. In the Old Testament, that's the fire and brimstone testament. That's the fucking eye for an eye. That's the, So what is that shit? How the fuck do they put that on here? There's been more killings in the name of God, in the name of every other fucking religion, than any. What kind of hypocritical bullshit is this? Thou shalt not kill. Okay. All right, let's set it all aside. Set aside the fucking horse shit. The hypocrisy that's apparent. For that. Yeah, no shit. Don't just fucking kill somebody. Okay, thank you. Pretty much aware of that already, but, okay, I guess commandment. Shall not kill. Those are words to live by. You can't just go fucking killing people because you disagree with their beliefs, their politics, their methodology, their everything. You just can't kill people. We are part of a civilized society. So I understand that. Now, I mean, all of these assholes slaughter. They murdered Jesus, for fuck's sake. But this shit is... I don't know. Look, don't fucking kill anybody. That's pretty much a given. Everybody knows that. But there are also exceptions. There are evil people in this world that add nothing. All they do is evil things. They leave destruction in their wake. Honestly, I don't believe they deserve to breathe the same air as decent people. They're just scum. I'm not talking about the most heinous of the heinous, just murderers and fucking pedophiles. All the fucking worst fucking things you could possibly do. Because when you not only murder somebody, but when you abuse someone so severely, and this goes into the worst possible scenarios you can think of. And I don't want to really, explain those, but I assume you catch on what I'm saying. These people who do this abuse, they may leave you breathing afterwards, but they have killed part of you. They've changed you for the rest of your life. They've killed part of who you are. And they don't deserve, absolution. They don't deserve forgiveness. There's a lot of things that people do wrong. There's a lot of fuck-ups that people do. I'm, walking, talking, sinner. I've done horrible things in my lifetime. Nothing that ranks in this sort of area, but, I don't know if a priest fucking telling me to do a couple Hail Marys is really gonna unright some of the wrongs. But that's gonna be for me to answer. And it's for all you to answer too, because whether you believe it or not, whether you think we're just meat sacks walking around, when we die it's nothing afterwards, or whether you believe there is something after. It's for everyone else to deal with. And no matter how many times you go into a confession or ask for forgiveness or ask, I've accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, so I'm good now, right? That's propaganda. That's shit to get you in the door. There's certain things that don't get resolved. There's certain things you cross a line and there ain't no coming back from it. So thou shalt not kill. Yeah, it's a good general sort of thing. And no shit, you shouldn't fucking kill. But there are pieces of shit in this world that deserve a bullet. And they should be taken out. So I think that's where I want to be. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm going to stop here because I think I can just wrap up the other 4. 1, 2, 4, 5 in one more sermon. Make this whole 10 Commandments bullshit fucking 3 parts instead of 5 or more. So, all right, fuck. I'm gonna wrap it up. Pastor Butch, yeah, Mystic Light, Mystic Gray, and thank you for joining me once again. I appreciate it. But I have a few more sermons coming up real quick. But thank you. I'll see you later. Gotta have a little more sacrament. Get ready for my follow-up. Shit. 25 minutes? Fucking Christ.